Jeff?
I guess I'll start with Max O'Hare. You guys hadn't played in a long time. I'm just curious, in that first half, you had a lot of turnovers and they jumped to an early lead. Where was the rust or, I guess, lack of rhythm most noticeable in your mind? Offense trying to get some efficiency or defense trying to keep them from scoring?
I think that we just needed to kind of lock in, tighten things up defensively, which was kind of making us take some ill-advised shots, try to some gaps that weren't necessarily open. But, sometimes that can happen when you play a team that likes to get up and down and kind of, make it chaotic, create a lot of chaos. But I think in the second half there we did a good job being able to control the tempo a little better, get the looks we wanted, and take away what they were trying to get at.
Nick, go ahead.
Yeah, Stephen, Coach McCaffrey, gave a lot of credit to you and Tyler as well as you guys as a whole getting to the free throw line. Just how important was some of the success in the paint as well as getting to the line tonight? And I guess how much of a focus was that going into this matchup?
Yeah, I think it's a focus for us every game, and it's not only Tyler now. You saw Kles and AJ get into the paint numerous times, and they both shot a lot of free throws. So I think a goal for all of us, not just me and Tyler, is just to pound the paint every game and try to dominate that aspect of the game. So.
And then one for AJ, and then if you guys want to add, just what was kind of that off the glass alley-oop like, and had you had to play like that in a game, in a college game, I should say?
Yeah, it was special. Obviously playing with an unselfish guard and Chucky, so just running the floor, he gonna throw it off the board if it's available. So, and yeah, I had to play like that before in college.
When?
Freshman year.
Oh.
Not here.
Ben, go ahead.
Yeah.
Stephen, kind of piggybacking off that, AJ had a number of dunks early that seemed to get the crowd going, seemed to get you guys going. When you have a player that can do that athletically, what can that do for the rest of you guys?
I think just like you were saying, just their ability to run the floor, him and Chucky and Kles, just the way they get down the floor is something we didn't really have last year in transition. And like I said earlier, it wasn't only AJ dunking, it was Carter came in, did a couple hustle plays for us, and Tyler had a couple dunks. So I think it was a great team effort. And no, like you said, AJ does a great job of giving us that energy with those dunks.
Go ahead, Michael.
AJ, a few of those big plays, big opportunities at dunks, they weren't really necessarily falling your way early in the year. I guess, how have you tried to work to finish those and, make the most of those opportunities?
Just going in there, playing off two more. You're more physical when you play off two. You have a better balance. So just going up there and just playing off 2 feet is something I feel like I can finish better off 2 feet.
Jeff?
Chucky was limited in first half to foul trouble. I'm just curious what you thought McGee gave you guys in that first half, both ends of the court.
Life. You look at the stat sheet and you see 3 steals in the column. That's huge. And a lot of them were kind of like, they had just got a defensive rebound. He kind of sneaks behind, pokes one loose. I think he had one to you then where he passed. So, those are just easy buckets that you love to have because, you don't really have to do much work to get them and they come easy. So, having a guy like that can come off the bench and spark good life into us, I think carried over the second half big time. And, that's a credit to Cam, just how much he works, keeps his head down, doesn't let the naysayers, get to him or what the outside noise says. He's really focused individual, and I'm super proud of him the way he's handled himself the whole year, really.
Steve, you still have a question? Yeah. Mike for Steve, please.
Just for any of y'all, 4 of 16 on 3-pointers, and you're still able to win comfortably. Just what does it say for y'all's balance on offense and ability to kind of not have to rely on the outside shots so much?
I think just, working on still getting the easy ones, getting inside-out threes are stuff that we need to look at a little bit more. But when they, defenses schematically do things different, they're running 2 guys, 3 guys at Steve sometimes. So you need to do a little bit better job as a guard. All of us guards, finding the open pocket, helping them out when stuff like that happens. But, like I said, just getting the right looks, trying to play inside out as much as possible.
AJ, outside of the dunks, you got a couple scores in the post. I guess, how comfortable are you with the types of shots that you're getting in this offense, and how has that grown, I guess, since the beginning of the season?
Yeah, I'm very comfortable. This is our 14th game. I played a lot of games here, so I'm getting used to how we do things around here. So, playing out the post is something that I didn't really do like that last year, but playing here is, advancing my whole game. So.
Go ahead in the back, I'm sorry.
Really, for any of you guys, this is one of the highest scoring Wisconsin offenses in the last 3 decades. What is it you think makes this offense click, and what do you think the limit of this offense is, or how good could it be?
I just think the guys we have, like we were saying earlier, just something we didn't really have last year was transition offense, just the way getting out and running. That's a credit to AJ and Chucky and Klez, some of our guards that like to do that. And I just think the type of shots we're getting, even though the threes aren't really falling, I think a lot of them are good shots, good open threes, and just dominating the paint like we have all year has been big for us. So I think those couple things.
Max, you kind of had that awkward landing there in the second half. First of all, what happened, and then what was kind of going through your mind as you tried to recover, knowing how injuries affected the early season of Big Ten play last year?
Just cramped. That was it. Took some mustard. That was good.
In the back, right there.
Yeah, for any one of you guys, after a long break and now 2-0 in the Big Ten, where is the confidence level for you guys as you continue this journey?
I think we're a pretty confident group going into every game. We kind of, I don't know. I'd say I keep going back to last year, but this year it just feels a little bit different with our confidence, and that's just some of the guys we have. But I think it's really high right now, and it was good to get that first game out of the way after the new year.
And just to like kind of build off that, it's just the approach that we've had this year, just trying to take it, every time I've been here, taking it game by game, day by day, practice by practice, whatever we got, that day is going to be a grind and we're ready to work. So just, handling whatever's in front of us, we're ready for it, in terms of life in general, hoops, school, this group's really closing in, and that's what we've been doing well so far.